Hi guys, I'm back again with another mini album. This one is my Safari Chic mini album only because I used the Safari Chic collection from the DCWV. So anyways, I made this album for a friend who happened to travel to Kenya, Africa back in December for Christmas, and her birthday was in the end of January. So I decided how cool to make her a Christmas/birthday gift for her pictures from Africa. So anyways, so this is the paper collection, and so first of all, this is the front of my book. These are some flowers. They're not primas, they're actually flowers that I bought at the dollar store. They're like some silk flowers that unfortunately the glimmer mist wouldn't stick to them, so I had to paint them. And so I have these paints that I bought at my local scrapbook store a while back. That's what they look like. They come in different colors and they're all pretty much metallic. And they're by Yatsutomo. They don't really, I don't know what the packaging said. So anyways, they were, I think, like $5 or $6 for this little palette, and you know, really thin, and they go a long way. You just mix them with water and paint whatever. So anyways, that's what I did with the flowers, and then I took my eye topper and punched out paper from the collection and put that on the brads. I took some these little metal words and spelt out Kenya, and my whole book is actually embossed in gold embossing powder. All the edges of the paper are, so I thought it kind of gave it that really nice finish touch. So I bound my book using hemp cord, which is used for jewelry, making jewelry, and I did that because the rings weren't really working very well, and my book like became like this big old open mess, and I didn't like it. So this one kind of sit a little bit better. And then I just used ribbon, these animal print ribbon that I found at Michael's and Joann's, and at the end of the hemp cord, instead of cutting these ends out, what I did was I put these beads that I found and just kind of tied a knot, and I used some kind of glue, I forgot what kind of glue it is, and put it at the ends, and I also put that on the knots that where I tied my rope to keep it secure from unraveling. So I thought that worked really well. So anyways, so my first page I thought is really cute. I love, this is like my favorite paper, this butterfly paper, and I found this frame in a package of chipboard frames, except it had like this pink print that was really loud, and I didn't like it, so I thought, why not cover it with paper and use that. So then I found this butterfly, this Martha Stewart butterfly that came in a package. They were on sale, and I put that on the edge of the frame and kind of just left it like that because the print is really busy, and then she could slip a photo in there. My next page, an acetate page that I bought this package of acetate, and so what I did is I took these stamps that I found on sale at Michael's a couple of weeks ago, and they were actually on clearance for like $3, $2.99 or something, and I thought they were really cute. They're all based on travel, and so there's like a passport, there's these like tags, a camera, something says Bon Voyage, airmail, a compass, and destination ticket. Just kind of stamped it all over using StazOn, I think Timber Brown and black StazOn ink. On the next page, I created this little, I don't know what you call it, but it just flips open. You could put a picture there if she wants. Left this open for a photograph, and then I stamped it with actually I took my ruler and made these lines because I didn't have a journaling stamp when I made this one, and I just took this stamp here and kind of stamped it off the edge and put a little bling on there. Did the same on the other side, and then took these chipboard corners and painted them with these inks again, and then covered it with rock candy. I think it's Distress paint, the clear one. This is just a cute little leather flower that I've had for many years that I finally found a use for. Okay, next page is just really simple. I just made a photo mat from one of the papers. I put some bling on the corners to kind of dress it up, and then I found this cute little zebra charm. He's upside down. Zebra charm that went with the everything, and used some brown satin ribbon. For the next page, this is one of those envelope techniques that I think Marion did on one of her videos like a while back. So I didn't have an envelope that size that I wanted, so what I did is I just kind of took craft paper and made my own. I cut up a sticker here. It says, "A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step." And then at the top here, I made a tag that opens up here that has room for journaling on each side, and then on the other side I stamped it with animal print, with an animal print stamp that I had. Here they're photo mats, and just room for journaling on the back and pictures on the front. Sorry, I'm going kind of quick. This is already my second video because my first one went way over 10 minutes, so I'm trying to see if I can get it all in one. Back of the page, left it simple. Cute little stickers that I found, actually got for free at my local scrapbook store. They were giving them away for free, and it was perfect for this, so I just put them over some cardstock and cut them out and just kind of put them over the page. This next page is actually my favorite. This is a luggage that I happened to make for my Cricut using the Cricut Design Studio software, and I welded it back to back so I can make this page open up. And what I liked about it is then I also cut the layer out of gold paper and used gold brads to kind of give it that hardware look. I sprayed it with these, I didn't have Glimmer Mist in these colors. I only have a couple of them so far, so I made my own. I had these Pearl X powders that I bought a long time ago and really haven't used them for much, so I decided to make my own Glimmer Mist. So I made this like pretty green and coppery color, and I sprayed them on there, and came out really nice. I put a sticker that says "A trip of a lifetime," and again one of those flowers. And it opens up, and I just put some photo mats in there, and I lift this one open so I can put a tag so she can journal for her pictures. And then the luggage is held closed with this paper clip that I colored in gold with alcohol inks, and then I found these cute little button shanks that I cut the backs off and then glued that together. So, oh, and the luggage is from the Cricut cartridge Stand and Salute. So the next page, I just made a pocket, and again one of those little cute little animal buttons that I cut the shanks off and put on one of those flowers. And I just made some more tags, stamped them, sprayed them with the Glimmer Mist that I made at home with Pearl X, just in gold, and just put those there with some fibers that I found in my stash, so that kind of went with the theme. And I love these papers, they're so pretty. And here's another acetate page that I stamped again with these animal print stamps that I had, and I used black stays on ink, so I just kind of left that one really simple. On the next page, this one is one of those frames that everybody's been getting at Michael's lately, one of those dollar frames. So I peeled all the back off and everything, took out the acetate, and what I did is I just kind of glued it down from here to here. And I only used that Aleene's craft glue, and at first I wasn't sure if it was going to stick, but it's down there. I'm afraid to take it off because I thought maybe I should use pop dots, but it's really stuck on there. So it actually worked out well. And so I left room so she could stick a picture in there. And then I just cut this out, the word Explore, out of my Cricut from the Home Decor cartridge, and painted it again with those with these paints that I had. The next page, I cut out this pocket from my Cricut again. I can't remember which cartridge I got it off, but it's just a little envelope, and I left it blank so she could put stuff inside. And just used a bling and punched out a flower there. Again, one of those tickets, and just added some ribbon and cut this flourish out from one of my Cricut cartridges. I think it's also the Home Decor cartridge. Next page, again, one of those envelope pockets. Again, Martha Stewart butterfly, and another little tag that folds out and has room for journaling. Some more photo mats. Sorry guys, I'm running out of time here. For her to journal and put pictures on. Left this one pretty simple. I love this paper. And the last page is just one of those pockets that I made using, I think, Marian again's technique, using an envelope. And I used Arlene's technique for this flower with using those little micro glass beads and UD, and it came out cute. And here's another ticket. So and the last page is the back, and I just wrote a little message, handmade for you from the heart, and put a sticker there and just left it pretty simple. So sorry guys, I hope you like it. My time is up, but please leave me a comment or question if you have any. Thank you. Bye.